Everyone, and thanks for joining us. First up at 5:30, outrage after an anti-Semitic sign turned up outside a school in Portland. The sign was protesting mask mandates and appeared to compare top school officials to Adolf Hitler.
Now, today there were some extra police officers at all Portland schools. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Mike Savino is live from the Brownstone Intermediate School with more on all of this for us. Mike?
Yes, and Mark and Aaron, this isn't the only incident of anti-Semitism in recent days. Glastonbury High School is recalling its yearbooks after someone snuck in a Hitler quote. Jewish leaders in the area say that these incidents aren't just painful, they minimize the pain of the Holocaust.
These incidents are particularly painful at this time.
A sign over the weekend posted outside Brownstone Intermediate School in Portland used Nazi imagery to protest mask mandates in schools. The sign included the images of the superintendent and school board chairwoman, but with swastikas and Hitler-like mustaches. Today, all Portland schools had an increased police presence.
Anytime you're on school grounds in front of a school putting out Nazi imagery, you're going to get a reaction.
Meanwhile, Glastonbury High School is recalling all yearbooks because of a Hitler quote. Someone included the quote, but attributed it to George Floyd, a black man killed by police in Minnesota a year ago. Glastonbury's superintendent declined to comment, citing a police investigation.
It surely underscores the importance of anti-bias education and Holocaust education.
David Warren of the Jewish Federation of Greater Hartford says the Glastonbury incident shows the need for more education about how invoking Hitler can be hurtful. Meanwhile, in Portland, comparing the mask mandates to Nazis minimizes the painful history of the Holocaust.
11 million people killed, 6 million Jews, and it's painful for all good people, not just the Jewish community, to have that trivialized.
Parents outside Brownstone today say they were shocked and disturbed.
I can't believe that there's still that kind of situation going on in the country, and especially in Portland.
The fact that he did it in the school, I mean the gentleman or whoever else that were there, and did it towards their superintendent and the board.
Portland Superintendent Charles Britton says the school board had 2 goals for this year: try to improve civil discourse in the schools and make all students feel safe and welcome. He says this weekend's sign flies in the face of both goals.
This was a step back, and we now have some work to do to make sure our students feel safe and respected in school.
Now, we reached out to Glastonbury police for comment, but we did not get a response. Meanwhile, Britton notes that mask mandate here in Portland is a statewide requirement. He says that the school district all year has been following any guidelines from the public health department. Live from Portland, Mike Savino, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.